Hare Krishna. So now today we are going to discuss about the story of the happy fish and what lesson we can get from this. It is described that there was a fish once in an ocean, and the fisherman, he came there, and he was fishing. So fortunately or unfortunately, he caught this fish and he pulled it out. Interestingly, this fish could talk. So this fisherman, he tried to give all types of enjoyment to this fish. So he tried to take it to the cinema. He tried to take it to like the showroom to buy a car. He tried to take it to like so many other different kind of places for recreation and enjoyment. But the fish, every time, it was always very hesitant, and it was always very adamant, and it was pleading, please send me back to the ocean. It was not able to enjoy at all in whatever the fisherman was giving, whether it is movies, whether it is nice palatable food stuff to eat and drink, whether it is huge amount of money, whether it is car, best car, etc. So the fish, it was not able to gain proper happiness, the actual happiness that it had to gain, until it was sent back to the ocean. So the fisherman, finally he sent the fish back to the ocean, and the fish now was extremely happy. It was swimming, it was going through the water and enjoying now. So what is the lesson that we can learn from this story? That the fisherman has pulled this fish out of the ocean. Similarly, we, because of the external energy of the Lord, because of our desire that we want to enjoy separately from the Supreme Lord, we have been pulled out of the abode of the Supreme Lord, which is like the ocean, and we have been sent here to this material world, and we are trying to enjoy things like the cinema, we are trying to enjoy buying cars, we are trying to enjoy money, we are trying to enjoy palatable food stuff to eat and drink. But no matter whatever we do, we are like that fish unless and until we are sent back to the ocean, which is unless and until we are sent back to the supreme abode. So unless and until we are sent back to the supreme abode, we can never experience real happiness. So this world is not our home. This body that we have itself is not ours. This body that we have itself is given by the Supreme Lord. So yes, of course, we should take care of the body, but not too much that we forget to care of the soul. So it is like again the story that a woman went to buy a pet, and she bought a cage, and that cage had a bird. So every day she used to polish the cage, and the cage used to shine brilliantly. But then one day a friend came to her house and said that you are such a fool, you didn't know that there is a bird sitting inside the cage. The bird is sitting inside the cage, and from 1 week you are just polishing the cage, and you didn't care for the bird. The bird died inside the cage. So the bird has died because the woman didn't give the bird food for around a week. So this is how, like, we are taking care of the body, which is like the cage, but we are forgetting to take care of the soul, which is like the bird. So this material world, this body, this is not our home. Yes, of course, we should take care of it to serve the Supreme Lord, but not until this extent. This we have mentioned already, that we forget to care of the soul. So the spiritual world is the actual home, not this material world. We have been sent here because we wanted to enjoy independently and separately from the Lord. We want to lord it over the material nature, this material energy of the Lord. But We are in this world trying to find all worldly enjoyments like the fish, the cinema, the uh, palatable food stuff to eat, the cars, the everything possible. But we will not be satisfied till we go back to Godhead in the spiritual world. So this is about the story of the happy fish, how it is not happy until it goes back to the ocean, and its lesson that we can gain, that we will never be happy in this material world till the time we go back to the abode of the Supreme Lord. So this is the end of, I would like to conclude my discussion on this story of the happy fish. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.